A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here in the first half of December, a look at
I've been watching these top reps play the game. Now, with me, I got like 50-something games played apart to my win percent. It's like 78%. But my problem is I'm not going to play the game fully until I see a good rotation of what I'm playing. I keep facing these 6'10 dudes, and these dudes are ass. These dudes is really ass. They almost win, but how weak they are. This build right here, you may not think it's good, but realistically speaking, I don't think there's necessary liability like that, because basically this is an all-around build. But depending on how you make it, this will be my build up until like that too. Like, I'm not giving 2K any more money. Like, I'm not. Honest to God.
And a miss there on the triple. And Schroeder has got the
and I had to get to 97 overall to get basically defensive badges, and I'm already maxed. Y'all don't know. I should have showed y'all my badges, but yeah.
They just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's White after the basket by Brooklyn. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
Right now I'm running shot critic takeover. I don't run that in 1v1. I run post take. And I don't really shoot threes like that. I only average like a 3 a game, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to play like everybody else. That's a problem. Like, I'm watching some of the guys, like, who is it, Cash Out, YouTube, and Enzo. Those guys are good. Like, they're legitimate. But at the end of the day, I want to put it this way. The gameplay is not that good in a traditional sense where I'm missing out on my life to play the game. Like, I mean, it's great. I'm happy I support the guys at top rep, but I'm not doing that. Like, if someone says that 2K can make you a lot of money, I'll dispute that statement.
From deep, MP, he drops it from range.
I'm a fan of 2K. I don't play this casually.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP.
But I'm not a casual. I am not a casual by any means. I'm not. This is not the only 2K I've been good at. So. I've been pretty good at most 2Ks. So. What I mean by most, 2K16, 2K17 I didn't play like that. I thought that game was rather ass, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And Brooklyn with possession here.
Like, if I think about, too, there's a lot of people who make a lot of builds, like the latter choice, quality or quantity. Like, I can quantify how they build. These YouTubers keep on talking about, and then with the stuff coming out, like 2K Labs is saying there's no pure green window. Everything's kind of RNG. So basically, if you were used to shooting, like, let's say 5 threes a game.
On the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making
or whatnot.
Yeah, highly efficient.
And how do I put it this way? 5 threes a game, and basically I see some people are shooting around 40%. Me, I'm almost around there, but again, like I said, I don't shoot threes. Like, I shoot around 38% from 3. That's not bad.
And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season.
I would say that means I'm an okay 3-point shooter. 38% is not bad.
Doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the
But realistically, I want to shoot around, I want to say 43%. I don't shoot threes. I have 3-point on this build. Honestly, because I know the way the game is work, you're not going to keep on making consistent shots. There's no green machine. There's no none of that.
Right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Count the basket. White's got 11.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding.
I can dribble y'all, but I still got some things I need to do.
Pass to Bogdanovic, and here's Thomas. Outside Johnson. The rebound by Nembhard.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's White. Halliburton pass to White. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Schroeder. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by White.
Their offense.
And someone might be like, why do you just keep playing my career? Well, number one, I want to see some variety. Hard, I would play theater. Theater's quick games. But my only problem is with that matchmaking. I've been watching people get dropped off and they don't have good records.
They're on a 13-5 run.
Me, I have a good record.
His efficiency has been a big
I won a majority of my games. I haven't been getting dropped off by post scores. And 2K gave me a loss off the game I won. I was pissed the fuck off after that. To be completely honest with you.
Pass to Thomas.
But at the end of the day, the game isn't that serious. Like, to me, gameplay-wise, it needs some things. I'm not complaining about the shooting. The only thing I think is a crutch and it's a scam to make people more money, get people to make more bills, is this matchmaking. This matchmaking stuff is ass. I could see that if I'm sitting out here, there's no pull to share this year. And they did that, that basically means they want you to go against these dudes.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
How is that very early?
Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. But defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nembhard. White drives in, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. White's got 16 points now.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think.
Like, honestly, I don't know. I play like 2-part games today, and I'm like around like 20% to like not starter, about what's called rookie 4. I'll be rookie 5 soon. I'll be starter soon. But I'm not necessarily tripping that much. Like, I know I get the veteran too, or something like that. Legend, we'll see. Legend requires you to play the game a lot. I mean, I can, but like, I got other stuff like I got going on in terms of life and other stuff. Like, honestly speaking, I know 2K22 was bad, but I had 2,000 games played, and I won like 73% of my games. But realistically, I'm always like hovering around like 73 to 82%. So, and 2K win percent. Give me the ball.
Okay, Ali, thanks.
Dude, give me the ball. I've been spotting up.
This one for 3, and White hits from deep. White's got 19 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Go ahead, man.
Schroeder with it. 9 points for him in his last game.
You don't shoot that.
Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pacers leading by 11. On the wing, Mathurin from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5.
I think it's insane how I have to get to like 97 to get defensive badges, but that's just how the game works.
Empty against Thomas from behind the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Second shot opportunity, and Siakam gets it to go.
He can't make it.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to this.
My career is not bad, but of course you get your badges.
Outside Bogdanovich.
I wouldn't want to, like, how can I put this way, explain it correctly? I wouldn't want to be playing Park right now. This is probably the most Park I done played.
White against Thomas. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Brooklyn making some changes. Clowney, he's checked in for Johnson. Milton comes in for Thomas. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Schroeder.
I would say that's slightly.
It's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Milton, no good. Pacers leading by 16. Now here's MP. 22 points for him. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter.
Oh!
Pulls it down.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear.
His ankle so many times.
In that area, they've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And he gets that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A nice shot by Milton.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Steps back. And here's MP from outside. That shot, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
I know it's a bad shot. I don't want to be green, but I should have.
With a screen on Halliburton. Simmons, the pass to
Bogdanovich. That'd be a little bit more straightforward, but yeah.
And the three off target. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 16-point lead. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year.
Let's go.
Actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He's off on the second.
Ow. I just don't see how I'm missing free throws.
He's got 6.
Even though my free throw rating is low.
Buries it from 3.
It matches out at 75. I'm focused on that defense.
So impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Pacers out in front, up by 16. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
I know people have been saying, the 2K 1v1 matchmaking is rigged for money. I will say, yeah, I will feel like some of it is rigged for money. That's the sad and crazy part about 2K's behalf. That it's not position locked.
We welcome you back
to me, it'll be okay.
Action.
Occasionally to face a post scorer. But when you remove a gameplay mechanic to pull the chair, that's insane.
Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, it looks
and I've been tweeting at these people at least
They knew how
twice about get some clarification about that, like developers. Like, I'm OG verified on there, so I think they could see it. But I asked them like at least like twice. They do something about that.
Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with MP, and it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
MP makes his move.
What?
Brooklyn pulls it in.
I don't even try to do what you call it.
Defended by Halliburton.
Also, I'd say give it that.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Following the bucket by
I got physical finisher on gold. It's at silver, but I'm gonna keep my back set the way it is. When I'm on 1v1, I put my thing on post score takeover. I don't use it unless I need to get some easy points.
Here's White.
I am a post score, but I don't use it like that. Like I be doing stuff like that. So if I cook somebody, they're really ass. They're really ass.
Three-pointer.
What?
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
He got that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bogdanovich has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Halliburton against Simmons. Bogdanovich passes to Sharp. Sharp, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Simmons. Oh, stolen by Turner. Fast break. Here we go. Here's MP. Pass to Turner. Back to White. Back to Turner. Over Sharp. Turner, no good. Nets trail by 16. Here's Thomas. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively.
What?
And that's having a ripple effect.
Takes a 3. Oh, MP with a block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Clowney. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter.
Somebody probably like, how am I 96? I really grind my badges by myself. The only thing I wasn't doing, I wasn't streaming. So I legitimately did it by myself. I don't believe in no account sharing, none of that crap. I'm not sure how I missed that one. So.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
That's
They've
crazy.
only given up 6 here in this quarter. And here's Bogdanovich.
Nope.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White for 3. He buries it from 3. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
I could hit 97 quick,
Pass to Thomas.
but it's not going to be tonight. I'm blowing these teams out by like 20.
They still need this. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game.
My three-pointer is not that high. It's at 83. That's what it maxes out at. Now, I'm going to show you how cracked my build can become. So when I probably get the starter 3, I will possibly get rim protector takeover. Because one thing these post scorers are not going to do is be able to score against me. Because I'm really cheese.
Oh my, He just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
A nice shot by MP. Well, we have a
so I'm not bad. Like, I'm cooking guys. Like, I'll be hitting people with a lot of stuff they've never seen.
Teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the
Man, that was a block. That was crazy.
Possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions.
Dennis Schroeder should be like a 76. He should be like 76.
But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at White. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
Wow.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is
crazy.
too.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
You know you about to shoot that.
Three-pointer.
Nope.
And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by White.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Oh.
MP's got 42 in the game.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Outside Johnson.
Once I hit 97, I might just start playing Park. And depending on what they do, I'm going to play Park on Thursday. Like, hopefully it's not make it take it. I don't have a problem with make it take it, but one thing I'm not about to do is go against these post scores, these ass people. There's not a counter. Because I can whoop their ass, believe me. I can score more than they can. But
strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the
I don't like having to do a lot of stuff. Like my build is cracked. I will show you my build, but the build is not for everybody. I don't believe in lying to people. It's not for everybody. If I were to sit up here and tell you that this build is just the best build in the whole entire game, it'll break things. No, this build is strictly for somebody who wants to specialize. And I'm going to say dribbling a little bit. I can speed boost. Depending on how I make this build, I can do some other things and have different takeovers unlocked. But right now, I don't really have that many takeovers.
And I don't ever set limits. Right?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
Getting buckets.
I can get ankles.
Just give them the ball and let them go.
But honestly, people are talking about this dribbling system or
timeout call
or whatnot. Are they going to make it like 2K19? 2K19, I would say, had pretty decent dribbling. Probably top tier. 2K20 was not like 2K19. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It was just a port of 2K19 and with more restrictions. That's when we start to see the builder. All this stuff really is coming back to high school.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for
the thing I don't like how they're basically making people to do is make smaller builds. 2K could not perfect gameplay, so all the years that we had certain stuff that was a problem, like 2K21 Next Gen, people making 6'8", like Zion Williamson builds, 92, high strength, could contact dunk, could dribble, all this type of stuff. That was insane. That was a year that 2K needs to, What?
And what I like about it, it's been a physical.
He should have done that.
Basketballs had a little sandpaper element.
Nah, that was rigged. That was rigged. That one was rigged. That was RNG.
Opportunistic basketball. It's a great look at the three in transition.
A nice shot by
MP. He won't about to do that.
MP's got 49 in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Outside Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Simmons. The three is up.
I was about to say, they make Ben Simmons make a three. That's insane.
That one off Simmons. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Spot up.
Right side Mathurin.
He should shot that.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Oh, man. Come
and now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Indiana, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now.
I know people have gotten to 99 or people are already in like starter. Honestly speaking, there was no way in hell that I was going to play Old Town. I went out there just for nostalgia, but again...
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's White. And another one!
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances.
Yeah, only Harden, Kobe, MJ, and Wilt have more. That's a who's who of great scorers.
46 seconds left in the first half of this game. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Pass to Sharp.
I know he won a three.
Bogdanovich against White.
I know he won to shoot.
Passes to Sharp.
What?
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line. And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
Yo.
Now Schroeder. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
These dudes is ass. Bro, what in the hell? He should have made that shit.
This quarter. MP getting it.
That nigga is legitimately 96 overall, bro. Rebounding F. My build is not bad, like, it's not. The stuff's not maxed out, but yeah. What does it say, man? Nigga sweat. Yeah, I am a sweat.
Done for the Pacers. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game.
Trust me,
we'll be right back.
I ain't even completely in my full bag yet. I'm in my bag, I'm going to say about 60%. If I go another 20%, oh, it's over. Dribbling, I'm alright at it. But at the end of the day, everything about it, like you think about it, there's a portion of dribbling. I know people are talking about, oh, you left stick dribbling, you can speed boost. Like I literally speed boosted last night. And I don't even have the take over the other game. But depending on how your build is and the cap breakers, with this build right now, I'm telling you, I'm not getting that big cap breaker.
Simply unstoppable on offense. Also, tremendous rebound and hits.
Like at the end of the day, 2K1 should make more builds. I'm not making another build until I'm like veteran 2. I'm telling you that right now. It makes no sense.
Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
This build is going to have to last me. I know people talk about, oh yeah, rebirth. You get to 99 overall, one player. Your next player starts out with silver badges, but the thing I forgot to tell you is that the window for that is very limited. First of all, you have to have 400,000 BC to get your new player for rebirth to 99 overall. Secondly, you think about animations a lot behind certain things. So you had an idea, you can mess certain stuff up, and you can't reach your potential. With this build right now, I think I have reached my potential. This build is not good, but it's not bad either.
And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And that's the
I wouldn't lie to you. This build is kind of good on defense and it's kind of bad. Because sometimes I'll be shifty. Like, some guys have broken my ankles, but then I just beat their ass, to be completely honest with you. The guys are terrible. Like, they're not scoring.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Wow, he hit that. I like to score one more time, and then I can finish the same.
5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense is practically giving them those shots.
Oh, God. I know Bogdanovich won that 3. They're going to give the ball to him.
Johnson. Now Bogdanovich.
What? I knew they were going to give it to him.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 13 points in the game.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
They're not
my build is good because basically I can get good layups.
Come from the interior. Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton.
I don't feel like playing Park right now, so that's why I'm not doing it. Unless my dude's like a 97, I'm not really worried. I still practice my dribbles like 20 minutes. So realistically, I'm not necessarily completely done, but
non-stop scoring machine right here.
I got no stamina, so tomorrow possibly be labbing. It just depends.
Outside, 5 to shoot. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.
I don't kind of look like a fool, look like a cheeser, even though I know I'm not. So I'm going to show you my fits. People say my dude like a bum. Like, I don't really care about looking like a bum. Like, realistically, on this game, like, why would you spend $100 worth of VC on clothes? 2K didn't get that much money off of me, bro. And I'm being 100% honest. Like, I got outfits. Normally, I'm just too busy. Like, I don't really care about throwing on an outfit. Like, I might buy some stuff. I did buy some, like, VC for my player, but other than that, I got, like, the, what's it called? The Hall of Fame pass. That was pretty much it. So, y'all kind of see basically what I'm getting. And, you know, there's nothing necessarily that crazy. So, I can change things up a bit if I want to. I'm gonna possibly just keep this for now. I like the red, gold, and green, but you know, we about to I can show you I'm the best person on my friends list. You say I'm trash, but not really. So, I'm the best person, 45 and 13. Like, come on now. As soon as they're not how they had been doing it, you know, I'll pretty much be done. I would be playing Park right now or Theater, but I just don't feel like doing that. I don't. It's not because I'm afraid to lose. I'm not about to just sit up here and go against post scores and I get the ball. That's insane. I whoop their ass, but they pretty much always be trying to win off bullshit. Like, it's insane. Get boost. So 13 hours I can do my next thing. You really have to play career, y'all. You really have to play career. And one of my main things with career, people always say, oh, my career is ass. you know, you don't really get anything bad, but you get an idea. Me personally, I don't think that a Bills this year, if you really want to be good, you're going to have to go minus, like, I'm going to say 10. If your build, like, let's just say, for instance, if your build is not necessarily good, like, right now, and depend, like, you know, you want to get legend something, you're possibly going to have to hit starter 3. So you want, like, a decent thing, because once you start to get close to certain stuff, your attributes start to really affect your overall. So there's a difference between, you know, 92 3 ball versus, like, let's say 99, and you're at, like, basic overall. So you can be well balanced. Honestly speaking, I'm one of those people. I'm not like to be balanced, but also like to kind of be on the edge.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5.
I would have made that. That wasn't a bad shot. That was clearly makeable.
Now Ball.
Now have a nice follow through on that jump shot.
Ball with it. He's picked up by White. The tray. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Shoots the 3.
What? They made me miss again.
Levine kicks to Giddey.
I think gameplay is okay. I know a lot of people are complaining about the game. The game to me is not necessarily bad, but like I said, it's an adjustment. I've adjusted. Great players are always going to make the adjustment to the game. Now, people are also talking about the rhythm shooting seems to have a better pure green window. The go-to shot in rhythm shooting is the same thing. Like, if I do this right here, I can keep on shooting. That's Kobe's escape. Like 2K16. How am I missing this?
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark. And it's good for 2. Well,
I'm not going to miss another shot. He's got me missing right now.
Levine doing a great job getting to the rim. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Levine against MP. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is
I know I'm about to miss. They just had me going through an adjustment.
Let's see if they can build off that.
Arc shooting, I will say again, this 2K is not about shooting threes. I want to be honest. You need to get a starter. Like, to me, a lot of these people be ass. They'll be trying to pop so many threes and it's not working. That's why I don't make a three-point center build, because it's ass. Their focus on shooting is just absolutely ass. Shooting is a part of basketball, but defense is more important than shooting. So,
you know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine. You're right. He can save the
people are calling people a left stick demon or a rim running R word, hard R word.
Levine's shot is off. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
What, man? That was a green, man. I'm not struggling, man. Come on, give me the ball.
From David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan.
Man, I knew he was going to do that.
About the challenge of facing
Miles
Turner. He said this guy is a problem.
Lonzo nice, he ain't that nice. Come on, man.
Is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas.
Thank you, David. The 3 from MP. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade. Outside Williams. Now Giddey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Halliburton in the corner. White the pass to Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Pass to Levine.
What? No. How?
Good way to
start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
What?
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I ain't about to do that.
He's got 5.
I know he wants to shoot. The CP wants to shoot.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Ball.
So they made you miss a whole lot of stuff.
White, wide open. He fires.
What? They just keep having me miss Central Light.
They won that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Turner with the steal. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes in there.
With a harmonious blend of
strength,
Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths. Except for one thing.
What?
Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pacers leading by 7. And here's MP for 3.
What's I'm saying?
Another 3.
MP looking
solid from there. That.
And so it's
that's everything.
He brings it up for the Bulls. This their first chance this season.
Shoot the ball and go shoot the ball, man.
Vucevic against Turner, and Vucevic kicks to Levine. The shot good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 7 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball. MP
no.
On the 3 off target.
I didn't mean to shoot that.
7. Over to the wing.
I'll never even try to shoot that, to be honest with you.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine.
I try to do a right stick move, but that's the problem. 2K's always added stuff with that stick. Since 2K13, there's always people trying to add something. I think that's insane.
50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. White goes in. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15.
Like, I'll hit people with stuff like that on the park. I'll be getting the ankles.
Ball kicks to Giddey.
Nope.
They grab their own miss.
I need that menace badge. I get that at 97 overall.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's MP.
What?
It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That was a foul.
Offline with his 3. And And Indiana shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. Pass to Giddey. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23.
Bro, that's a green, man. Like, that's a green. I know he's going back for that 3. They're going back for that 3. They're calling for a screen. Yep. That's insane. They must want this game to be close.
That it takes to do something like this.
And here is MP following Lonzo Ball's 3. And here's MP for 3. The line by Indiana. Shots good by
It's just insane how much they have to press in.
Fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Such a wide open look.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
And here's White. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. A three-pointer is right.
They finally make me make a 3 with a green light animation with a nice follow through.
Dominating right now. If his
what? And then they make me go and lag, like, to get a.
To finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And so here is Indiana. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. Bulls trail by 10.
I broke his ankles like 3 times.
And that comes off the
That's insane.
Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
MP, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 27.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
MP getting it done for
I also think about, too, when someone asked me about like the gameplay, who I think 6'2" are the waves, that people are making 6-foot players. My only thing is, do not believe the hype in these builds and what people are saying. Like, there's no way in hell I'm going to make a 5'7" point guard ever. That makes no sense. That's a troll build. That build is ass.
And something else they've done well tonight.
And developers are talking about, oh, they got nerfs. I mean, I have faced a 5'9" by whooping his ass. Like, that nigga was ass. He was ass. He may have got like 11 points, but I came out and whooped that ass, and I wasn't necessarily even using post-scoring moves to whoop that ass. He just got cooked.
I talked to him about those times, and he said I made a lot of great friends on those teams. Guys that will be with me for the rest of my life. I love Chicago, and the relationships I have here are bigger than anything else. It's come a long way.
Yeah, another thing too is Gatorade. I don't buy Gatorade boosts. I've never bought boosts a day in my life. Like, boosts add nothing to gameplay. Like, for me personally. If someone says that I buy boosts, that'd be insane for someone to say I buy boosts. You clearly see me not buying Gatorade, any of that bullshit. Like, the mistake that I made, realistically speaking, I learned the hard way, is buying Gatorade and certain stuff like for 2K18. I'm not grilling 2K or anything like that. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. I know someone said you have to buy it to be competitive. I will say it helps, but it's not necessarily a game breaker or a deal breaker, in my opinion. The game will only allow you to do certain things, and once you understand that, you'll be better at the game. With or without boosts or whatnot, you may get some stamina lost, but at the end of the day, this game is really about animations and knowing how to score within limitations. If you're cooked or you're chalked within first, like, let's say, I would say the first 3 moves, right? You do a dribble, you have no idea where you want to go. Then you have no other moves in your bag. Like, I know I can score it at will with anything. I feel like most people. Most people. Because they basically had me going against people who average just the same amount of points that I did. Like, I faced the defensive menace. That dude was ass. He was so ass. But he kept on jumping high as the sky and almost getting chased down. He may got one, but he wasn't good. That's the thing about it. 2K has really allowed people to make certain builds within certain parameters and limitations. But if you really look at the actual build and what these people are able to do, like, let's say, for instance, the lane passes. People are talking about, oh, the lanes are too overpowered. People are already reaching square or pushing square. If you're pushing square like 3 times before someone goes up the court, I'm going to think something's wrong with people. I would really think something's wrong with people because, number one, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. 2, furthermore, if we have a dribbling burst offense, the same thing should basically apply defense. If you're reaching and I get like a speed boost or certain stuff, I do a move and you already reach, I should be cooking you and getting an ankle breaker at least from time to time. Not all the time because I want certain stuff to be balanced, but 2K is not a game of balance. Wow, this, like, bruh, he tried to take a charge. That's insane.
Always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of.
That's absolutely insane for the CPU try to get a charge.
2 of the most important qualities for success that you see.
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you?
And I'm seeing people talking about these comp pro-am builds and certain stuff like that.
Is what really
don't watch those videos. Please don't watch those videos.
Up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Torrey Craig. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys.
I got that bully, what you call it. They got that same animation. They just keep changing stuff around and calling it a new name. But I have my badge, Max +1 on physical finisher. It helps me get animations like that. This build is mainly a silver and gold build. It'll never be anything higher than that.
You've just got to keep taking great shots.
MP's shot is good.
And they're not
this build will never be higher than silver and gold.
They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here.
That's just how it is. If you want to be overpowered, you're going to get a lot of silver and gold badges, and that's perfectly fine. 2K Labs is really exposed in its traditional sense gameplay flaws within the game and the coding. Like, people are saying that Legend Lightning launch adds only a few seconds faster how you are from a speed boost. At the end of the day, I don't think that matters. I don't care about speed boosting like that. It's not necessarily make or break for me. As long as I don't get plucked, I'm good. As long as I finish around the rim halfway decent, that's what I care about. Is this build probably one of the better builds I've made in the last past 2Ks? No. In fact, this build is a whole lot worse. In certain regards, but at the end of the day, I'm well-rounded.
He's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
LaVine against MP.
What? I knew I was going to miss. I knew I was going to miss.
Trail by 17.
I knew I was going to miss.
LaVine with it. He's got 16.
They'll give it to him.
Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
I didn't even do that.
With the foul. It's going to be on MP.
That's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly put.
Let Josh Giddey. His rating should not be higher than 76. His rating should be higher than 76. That's honest to God. He's bad in a traditional sense, but he's still developing.
To stay in the game. They're doing
he's not that good.
Job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
White, good.
He's been very reliable tonight.
They gave LaVine an 83. They gave him an 83. I think that's crazy. But again, he hasn't necessarily played. He doesn't like the Bulls that much. He doesn't like their management. I hope he gets traded. DeMar DeRozan's on the doggone Sacramento Kings. I don't think they're doing anything.
Earning the player of the month in the East, MP.
And DeMar DeRozan's kind of back home.
You just knew.
He's back in California, so he's pretty good.
Fly from deep has been nothing but cold, hard cash. I mean, defenders have been tripping over themselves trying to contest him from outside that arc.
Now, here's Halliburton. He had 19 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And he did a lot of work on the
forward
glass
to
as
Simmons
well.
out.
He impacted the game on multiple.
He ain't about to make that. He's terrible.
Indiana leading by 19 points. Pass to White. Siakam a screen on Ball.
What?
It's White missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And here's Levine. Smith with a screen on MP. Levine.
Come on, man.
And Smith with the stop.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. MP inside. Guarded by Levine. He goes up and lays it nice and easy.
We both got the same thing.
White's got 49 points in the game. Smith outside. Levine passes the ball. Back to Levine.
Wow.
Lays it up and in off the prettiest.
I try to swat.
18 points for Zach Levine.
That,
when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach Levine is a nightmare to deal with.
The shot's good.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by MP. Ball dishes to Levine. With the drive.
What?
The layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 13 points now in the quarter.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Elbow shot.
What?
Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8
I broke the same twice.
For the three.
He might make that.
Tries to save it. Again, Levine missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's White on the wing. No good.
Man, that made me miss.
Bulls trail by 17. Levine up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Ball from long range. Nembhard grabs the board. And Indiana shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And that one's good.
Oh, my God, that man got injured again.
Guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Now, Giddey.
Jackson
12 points for him. Levine kicks to Smith. Fires the three. And that comes
I used to miss like the what you call rookie showcase. They used to always give from like 2K12 to like 2K14. That's a flavor.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really.
That's at no 0%.
I'm sure
the
they're
hell?
making a point of emphasis.
No luck that time either.
What?
Well, what I love about MP is he's
that's
always
insane.
on his game. Every day, year-round.
Now here's Levine. He's got 20 over MP. MP grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
White with it, guarded by Levine. Halliburton in the corner. 4 on the clock.
But like these, the CPU is just crazy.
Separating the shot and game
nope.
clocks. Vucevic. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Yes,
that's why I like my build. I can muscle. I can do stuff like that. Since I put my physical finisher on actual +1, I can get to the cup a whole lot easier.
No,
bruh.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And the dunk by MP.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, They've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
And so it's Indiana taking a 19-point lead into the break.
I got to practice on my dribbling a little bit. I'm not really dribbling like that. I am about on the part, on the theater, I can actually dribble. But I don't do that. Because, like, a lot of these guys have been spamming against me. Right? And I don't want to be engaged with that. So they'll be getting really mad. They'll be sending me messages like, brother, you lost the game, not me. Like, you're terrible at the game. If I cooked you, you're really bad.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show
bad with? Because I only cook people off 1 or 2 moves.
Time for the power and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the back.
Taking a look now at our featured game. MP was exceptional in that first half. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape.
Shoot the ball, man. You're going to shoot it.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Connects again.
And what's another 60 burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season.
Got that.
He
what?
Do it.
This game just wants to keep playing.
They're starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
What? Washington took a 3.
Outside Williams. Vucevic finds Giddey. Clock at 6. Pass to Levine. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Indiana leading by 15. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Back to Ball.
No, come on, man.
Kick out to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on MP.
No, this guy.
Again, Levine.
Well.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
It's the quickness of ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
The Bulls have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Ball hits them both.
That's a goal.
Pacers leading by 20.
Come on. That's good.
Get used to seeing that.
Next shot fire simply will be good.
MP taking flight.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Launches it. And it's Vucevic missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to
get something at the rim
or get into the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Let's check in with our reporter.
They're going to go back.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
What?
You know what, though? Sometimes you can
my God.
I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. Pacers leading by 22. Turner with a screen on Levine. And here's MP. For three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.